Hey guys, Laura with McLeod Homestead here. I am taking this week and just doing my thing this week. There's no projects, nothing of that nature. Laura's just taking some downtime. This past week, the weather has been rather crazy. One minute it's sunny, the next minute it's raining, the next minute it's snowing, the next minute it's hail. I mean, other than a tornado and a hurricane being thrown at us, we've had pretty much everything in the last 3 days. I am sitting over here today in front of my tomato plants, and there's still some peppers under here that should have been potted up a while ago. But Monday it was work day, Tuesday, with the weather the way it was, this girl did some rearranging and spring cleaning of the living room. That's all done. I can now open up all my windows and get the fresh air going through. So guess what? Winter has to be officially over. It is now time for spring. So on Sunday, I went and saw my boy at college and enjoyed the day with him and a couple of his friends. And it was an interesting and enjoyable day. Got to see where he works, which is pretty cool. And got a couple things from down there for a project, which I'm not even going to tell you about. But here's a couple pictures. So then Monday, it was just kind of rest, relax day. I had to work. Tuesday, did my running in the morning, came home. Weather was crappy, so perfect time to do the spring cleaning in the living room. Got all the furniture rearranged. Got everything cleaned, comfy, cozy. Here's another picture. So last night, for the first time in quite a while, I actually felt like just laying on the couch and watching a movie. And after I put the little man to bed, that's exactly what I did. I don't actually sit and watch a whole lot of TV. Am I on my phone a lot? Yes. But am I on the TV a lot? No. So today was a nice long day at work, but came home. Me and the little guy had our dinner, and he is off to bed. And I am going to tackle potting up, and I figured I'd just do a quick talking video with you guys as I worked on it. But I do want to show you something. These are McLeod tomatoes that I had a request for. Just wanted to show you they're doing good. So I will be mixing up the soil, but as you can see, some of them, they've got plenty of leaves. I can bury them nice and deep when I pot them up. That's my plan for this evening. Am I going to get them all done? Absolutely not. Do I have anything over here to carry them all over to the greenhouse in when I'm done? Nope. Should I be doing this over here? Probably not. Look at the difference in these leaves. These are an orange hat container tomato. Their leaves look different. I've never done these ones before. I'm really curious to see how they'll be. They're just little, cherry tomatoes. but they're for containers. So as you can see, I brought my big pot over here with the perlite and the vermiculite in, so I can mix it all up, just like I showed you before. Nothing any different, just using my plastic wooden spoon here so I don't get the dust all over the place, but yep. So as I am sitting here working on potting up these tomato plants, what am I actually thinking about? Well, today at work, and it's not official yet, but today at work, one of the drivers told me that it sounds like within the next couple weeks we will be getting laid off for a few months. Some people would say, yay, that's great. You all right over there, Midnight? Jeez. Take your time while you're eating. My dog's over there choking. So some would say that would be great to have the time off. And on one hand it is. That'll give me more time to work on my plants, do the things I want to do around here, get some projects done. On the other hand, I have to watch and be careful because I can get too comfortable staying home and going nowhere. And this day and age, it is very, very easy not to have to leave. I still do a lot of shopping online and have stuff delivered to the house. I do have friends that I know will kick my tushy. I've got family that are going to make me get out of the house if I fall into a rut. I do know that. They did it before. Some of them did it before. But I've already have one camping trip already scheduled, booked, the whole 9 yards. So to help make sure that we get out and about and do things this summer, I booked another little vacation. Try to do a nice little getaway for at least 3 days, once a month in the summer. Gives us something to do. Gets us seeing new things and exploring new areas. Gets my kids out. Or at least one kid now. And whoever else joins us. But that will help ensure that I get myself out of the house as well. So yeah, guys, this is a pretty boring week, as you can see. And I'm good with that. I'm good with a boring week. It gives me time to sit back and reflect too. You know, I'm still healing. There's people that are no longer in my life that I really do miss. Should I? Probably not. But they're in my life for a reason, for the time being, I guess. And I'm thankful and appreciative they was there, and they helped me get through a hard time. That's obviously what their purpose was. And if they're meant to come back around in my life, they will. And if not, I wish them the best. Can't force people to be in your life. And think about it. Do you really want to force somebody to be in your life? No. You want somebody to be in your life because they want to be. Does it mean I'm down on myself for it? No, absolutely not, people. And do not let the fact somebody is not in your life get you down and make it think like you are a horrible person. You do the right thing in your life. You do what your gut tells you to do. You behave appropriately. And if somebody can't accept that, that's on them. And you know, sometimes life just takes us in different paths. And it's not even that it's not that the person doesn't want to be in your life. It's just life doesn't let them be. So, you wish people well. You thank them for what they've done for you. Like I said, be appreciative. If nothing else, you learned a lesson of what? That's yours to figure out. So am I a little nervous about being laid off? Absolutely. You know, you never know what's going to happen in the future. But when I start getting worried and nervous about it, I just tell myself things are going to happen the way they should. Just be smart. Sorry, I'm fighting with this one plant. Its leaves. There it is. It just couldn't find it buried itself and couldn't unbury it. But anyhow, I absolutely am nervous about getting laid off. I'm going to miss the guys. Absolutely. Instead of letting myself get nervous and worried and fearful about what could happen or what might happen, I just want to have a good summer, enjoy my time with my son, and go with the flow. Who knows, maybe in my journeys, something new will arise and I will have a whole new life path myself. I don't know that. But if I sit and worry about it all day long, I'm going to be one hell of a miserable person. Is that the kind of life I want to live? No. No. I've had enough misery in my life. I need some happiness. And believe it or not, in most areas of my life, I am pretty happy. Obviously, I still mourn and grieve. It's always going to be there. I still miss my dad. It's been 15, 16 years, something like that. So, that's just... It may sound cold and it may sound heartless, but it's a part of life that we all have to accept. and go through at some point. Some, it just hurts harder than others. Doesn't mean you didn't care any less. It's just everybody's different. Everybody grieves different. But I'm very happy. I'm very grateful for my family, for my friends that are in my life, for a roof over my head, food in my belly, a job that I do have, the ability to be able to move and go and do things. So you got to find the good in amongst the bad. Here I am rambling again. Oh, you know what else I did yesterday? Yeah. I made another double batch of leeks. That makes 7 batches in total. Or not of leeks, of leek dip. So I have plenty in the freezer. Some has to go to my mom, my sisters, my brother. Yeah, I still had leeks left over. So I got to try out my new vacuum sealer. Works awesome. Love it. So much fun. So yeah, I have full intentions of vacuum sealing quite a bit. I think I kind of like that idea. Takes up a lot less room in the freezer as well. I have a feeling I might be having a little bit of fun with that in the upcoming days. I got some chili I made the other night. When I cook, I don't use a recipe, but I gotta say, this came out pretty darn good. Used the fresh beef, corn that I had canned from off the cob last year. I mean, threw, the spices in, and it came out wonderful. Love it. The kid and I, we've eaten it now 4 times in almost the last week.
There is a message for you, milady.
So now, that's my kid messaging me. So now, I think I might try vacuum sealing the rest of it and see how that turns out. Because we've got enough for another easy 2 meals apiece for us. And I was so proud of myself because for a change, I've had trouble. We had 4 kids in the house, plus 2 adults that I used to cook for every day. Then it was just the 4 of us, and I had trouble cutting back. And then it was just the 3 of us, and I had even more trouble cutting back. Now it's just the 2 of us. I even went out and bought a lot smaller crock pot. And that's what I used. And I was proud of myself because that was the only amount I made. Was a 4-quart size. Yep. I'm getting there. I'm learning. So alright everyone. This is where I'm going to end the video. It's after 10. Time for me to take some me time, get cleaned up for the night. I had to be up at 4 this morning. Tomorrow morning it's 5. Another long day at work. And then probably do what I did tonight all over again. The kids' school concert got canceled, which is a bummer. I was really looking forward to that. Oh well, I don't know what came up that they had to cancel it, but it was. But sorry, this is such a ho-hum, boring, kind of downer video. But that's my week this week. Not every week's all roses and sunshines, guys. It's part of life. So, alright. I will talk with you guys on the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Toodles!